guys, you must be wondering why the hell did you separate Razzle and Dazzle? Well, to answer that, it's because of the way corporate companies treated conjoined twins back in the day. Like homophobia, they weren't exactly welcome in the corporate area. Garden View Elementary was established in the 1900s, so LGBTQ and other things weren't exactly welcome in the corporate industry of Garden View Elementary. Logically speaking, kids and adults will be complaining on why Razzle and Dazzle are conjoined and be odd. And Sprout's Diner Dash is meant to be a show reboot. When it comes to reboots, the reboots would always change a character that nobody really asked for profit gain. Delilah canonically cares about resources, not the tunes. The holiday tunes are isolated, and it's all due to resources to save up money for their company. Garden View is just another greedy company treating their creations like absolute ass. By the time period that companies aren't as bad as during today, and Diner Dash takes place through 1999 to 027. So R&D would already be separated due to money and greedy morals. I separated them just to show how corrupt people can get and also shed light on the real side of companies. They do not and will not care if the tunes are alive and breathing. Diner Dash, Razzle, and Dazzle were affected harsh by the sudden rebrand and had no say in being separated. As long as Garden View keeps getting profit, the tunes lives will be slowly destroyed. The tunes have handlers for a second point. They all have handlers as if they live in a zoo, which they do in a sense. Despite every tune being happy, there's heavy chances they might have gotten mistreated. I did not separate them out of ill will, but to grab both the company and tune side from what could have been, because nobody talks enough about companies back in the 1900s. Companies and shows back then were absolute as towards people like our indie and glisten, as I said. So I began to study and research more about the designs plus time frame. Razzle and Dazzle, despite being separated in this, I still love them. They're a very interesting character. I'd love to hear more about canonically. Yet again, I did not mean to stir trouble or take away the uniqueness of what makes her indie or indie. They still have disability in this timeline, both lack a proper arm to properly function, which is a trial and error for both sides, with our indies, prosthetics being ribbons. I want to keep the uniqueness of them in my own home, and if you aren't okay with it, feel free to leave my page. I'm not mad, I actually understand and want to clear things up. That's all I wanted to say. Enjoy the rest of this speed paint. If you want to ask questions, comment below.